That's great.
You will be next. Oh, you
Fashion is my profession.
Can we pass from here?
Sure.
Sounds like
you're gonna be I guess you'll have the program out, but otherwise you'll have Wi-Fi. You have there's other computers over there, are also all available. There's 5 of them.
Well, I guess the only issue is the transition is going to be.
Also, I don't know where the power is.
Well, can we get power?
What is that?
I know there's power and shit, but I don't really like.
You're right.
The arena looks nice.
It does.
For the screen though, and the PCs. I'm not sure if they're going to work.
Getting hyped up and ready for the major. Brian going to work, making sure our backdrop's nice and clean, free of bubbles.
We had no problem. We have lots of problems.
No, bounty room. That's the maxed out screen page now. So it becomes a real threat. If you look at this game from a pain perspective, they're light on control for a blinking hero gods. They have Walrus Punch, Snowball, Banish, and Ravage. That's none of those reliable or spammable.
He's gonna get his level 6 off of this, which is pretty big for him. He's almost got arcane boots too, so he hasn't been as slowed down as we thought.
Is this the bus?
Good.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Daniel. See you tomorrow.
Your best tournament?
Woo! We did it.
4 more days.
4 more days. 4 more days. Where to begin? Day 1 for me is done for now. I leave the rest of the hosting for Sheever, but where do you begin with a day like that? I can tell you when I got this job I was not expecting things to go the way they ended up going. Obviously was not expecting to host to begin with. Was not expecting my first Valve hosting gig to be anything like this at all. It's easy enough to be able to go on everything that's been going wrong so far, but I think the production at this point can speak for itself. Things are slowly going to be getting better, I'm sure, and maybe even by the end things will be passable. But trust me when I say that this is not how I intended things to go or thought things would go, and I will try my best to make the most out of this opportunity, even though it's not what I was hoping for. I will say, after an opening like that, and when you have to kind of bullshit your way through an hour and a half of vamping, and I know every host out there has to do it at some point, and that's just part of the job, but you finish that kind of opening and you want to just completely shut off the outside world and social media because you know that the backlash is going to be there. But I do have to say that I am thankful I did turn on my social media, because the outpour from people have been very, very supportive with everything so far. I can't emphasize enough, I wish that we could be putting on a show that the people out there do deserve. And I can assure you that for the people that we have in our collective group are doing our absolute best to make the most out of the situation so that we can put forward our best show. And we'll just continue to work hard at it. So I come back now and I'm looking forward to an early night's rest. I'm sure Shiva is going to do everything she can to also make sure it's the best show possible. And tomorrow we'll just look to once again get back in that hot sauna of a casting hosting panel and do our damnness to put on our show. Thankfully the Dota still has been pretty good, and I look forward to the rest of the tournament, and the matches will always be hype as ever. But again, thank you so much everybody who has been very supportive so far. And I can only hope that one day I'll be able to kind of live up to the hype that most people were expecting. So I leave you now. I wish you the best, and I'll see you tomorrow for our second day of Mainstage action at the Shanghai Major. Love you guys.